It's showtime. Rakkers, welcome back to your number one rugby podcast. I'm Juan de Jong, the one and only. And next to me, he bounced off the ground. He's Rudy Page. He's Rudy Page. Welcome, buddy. Hey.
Thank you, partner.
Yes, so are you good?
I'm good. It's festive. We're all alive. Everybody, we're making bed decisions.
December.
December is that time of the year, partner, where bed decisions is normal.
It's normal.
Okay?
Hey? It's crucial. But before we crack on, let's talk about our family, okay? The guys that's bringing the two rugby players with mics back to the show, hey?
Okay.
Our partner, Lulabet, guys, go check it out, hey? So check their websites as well, sports.lulabet.co.za, and also our partner, Rooibos Mens Skin Care. We chat about the episodes and stuff, yeah. So fantastic to have them and everything cracked on, yeah? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Like, obviously excited. Another episode.
In the Perfect Studios, Are You Okay Studios?
Yes.
Yep.
Online mental health platform. Okay, guys, make sure the website. We'll put the website in the episode, so it will be down here somewhere. Check it. Go click it. Go see what they're doing. Awesome stuff.
Is that time, hey? Catch 22 episode, hey? Hey, you ready?
Ek is reg, meneer. Kom ons skop uit leef.
Skop het af. Hey, kry
ons leef.
What's up today? Talk to me.
Guys, obviously on this episode, quickly the lineup for this episode, it's nice and easy. We got news to cover. There's a few stuff that happened in the world of rugby. We're going to go into the past weekend's URC results. Fantastic weekend again for Ibala.
For allemaal.
Sorry. Okay. Then we got a new competition starting, the Investec Champions Cup. So we're going to explain it to you guys.
What's going on
Nice and easy. Make it sure that everybody understands. I'm also a little bit confused myself. So I'm going to make sure that we got that in order, the new cup. It's basically like Super Rugby, but it is what it is. Okay.
That's crucial.
So that's a very... And then, how could I forget?
Yeah, come on.
How can I forget? We got a special guest today. On the episode, we got Rosko Specman.
It's your boy.
Specman. We got him on the show, okay? So he will be up later. We're going to go to his hotel. We're going to go into his habitat. As they're preparing for the Cape Town Sevens, we're just going to check in with him, how he's doing his life. 100%. And he's back to winning ways. There's no coincidence that Spec Magic is back to the Sevens and they're winning again.
Yeah.
So that is the lineup for today's episode.
We got to keep him focused. He can't be distracted. Keep him focused.
Yes.
Because they done well. They done well. Hey, Dubai. Hey.
Dubai is soos Oudtshoorn of Uppington. It's Blitsbokke, die boys wen daar so.
Back to back. Hey,
is it 5?
That's 5 in a ray.
Wow.
Yeah, but we'll cover that and we'll have a good chat with him.
Yeah, that's it's an exciting episode.
Yeah, it's an exciting episode. Yeah, looking forward to that. Yeah, straight into it. Let's get straight into it.
Let's cover some news.
Yeah. What's happening? A couple of things, hey.
I think the first one...
The big news, yeah?
The big news, obviously, Owen Farrell and him stepping away from international rugby for, I don't know if it's a short period of time, but for a period of time.
Yeah.
Which is, partner, I don't know how you feel about this. For me, it is, honestly, I don't... It's not the right reasons for me that he's stepping away.
Yeah.
A player should never step away from the game
because
of abuse and certain stuff.
Like that, That's something you want to see. It's not something that's nice to see. I mean, he's got a family. He's been playing the game for a very long time. For him just to go through that, and there's a specific reason why not any player is going to say no to rugby.
Exactly.
And it must be because of pressure.
Partner, and the thing about the game that we love is in the game that we play is it brings joy to us, man.
Exactly, yeah.
How can the game that we love put you through such a place and a dark place in your life that you have to step away? And there's, I don't know who is commenting all of this stuff on social media, but it is not the right way of doing it.
Yeah, so all our rackers, please don't jump in that boat. Let's stay aligned, let's stay focused. Support the people. That's what we always say. Support, because we love the game. We want to see the best players out there enjoying themselves.
Against each other, best against best.
And not only the players, the refs as well. Everyone. It wasn't good to see Wayne Barnes. He probably called it a little bit earlier because of abuse. 100%. And also the other ref now that's recently, Foley.
Today, Foley announced that he's taking a step back from refereeing
because
as well.
Because of death threats. Not even just, ons call me as death threats, which is very, very something that's... You don't want to play around.
And it is creeping into our game a lot. A lot of these, obviously, death threats and abuse that are currently in the game of rugby that we do not want.
Exactly, yeah.
It's honestly, there's not a place for it. I don't know how we can combat it, partner. Obviously, from a rugby point of view, to get to a place where people are still understanding that the human being
Yeah, humans first.
is humans first, my brother.
And then all the nitty-gritty glory of it,
None of these guys are losing games because of having a bad refereeing game
Exactly.
on purpose.
On purpose.
It's never on purpose.
And I mean-
Human error is part of sport.
It's part of sport, and people never talk about the 95% stuff they done well. They always
Exactly.
worried about that 5% they didn't, call for them, and supporters are always going to be unhappy.
So just I think from
Ja,
the
voor
two of
Rakkes
us side,
en even
Rakkes,
Rakkes
hulle doen nie
as well.
dat nie.
Ja, ons het gesê, né? Hey, ons knip vir jou. Okay, Rakkes.
Seatbelt.
Don't be
We
those guys. Don't be those
comment
guys.
ugly stuff
yeah.
on people and players and referees. Rakkes,
Ja,
seatbelt, ons doen nie
sit vast.
Okay, sorted.
Yeah, sorted, yeah.
Happy.
And other news, there was a lot of good news as well. Lions signing... Did they sign the whole South Africa?
Lions signed the whole Joburg. There's
Joburg,
not
well
a
done.
player in Joburg without a contract.
And he left, eh? And they've signed some senior players, and that was good to see. Epel van der Merwe, Sanele, so much players. Say more.
I think they probably realized they do have a young group, but they need to secure the future. So congratulations.
Lions, the Lions is okay.
Congratulations to the Lions Rugby Union on making sure that you guys are securing your future. That I think is a very smart move on behalf of them.
Other things, other news?
No.
The boys are doing well.
Dubai Sevens winners.
Hey, but we'll cover that later.
Yeah.
That is number one news.
Fantastic, the way they bounce back.
Back in the boys, yes.
A lot of guys are back. Justin Geduld, all of those guys. Sylvan Davids are back. Zane Davids on the field again.
Davids.
So die Davids maak dit
Hulle maak
los.
los. Hulle maak het los.
Yeah, so
But
great.
yeah, that's just good. URC.
Yes, let's go.
You just like the URC, no? You want it to feel pass. But let's quickly go through the results. We'll start with all the other games, and then we go to the boys. The main boys, the South African boys.
Happy.
So first of all, obviously Friday, it was what was a late night game, Munster versus Glasgow Warriors. It was 40-29. Then we also had Cardiff versus Scarlets. Scarlets got one over Cardiff, which is in Cardiff's backyard. It's 23-29. Then we got Ulster versus Edinburgh as well.
Oh, good game.
Good game. Edinburgh 27-24. Huh? Everyone is winning away from home, looks like it.
There's something happening in the
away from home.
Edinburgh.
Yeah.
They look like
everyone is looking good. Yes,
Sean Everett, South African coach.
Yeah.
South African
and a
coach.
lot of South Africans in there, wingers and props as well. And then the games on Sunday was Benetton versus Ospreys. They won 18-13. Benetton is looking good for me. They got a nice little aura, nice little connection there. They're looking good. So
it's like the
keep an
United Nations there in Benetton.
Keep an eye.
They got a bit of everything. Their partner. It's New Zealanders. It's South
remember
Africans.
episode 22, they quarterfinals, semifinals. Keep an eye on them. So Benetton is looking good. And then massive game, Connacht versus Leinster. Leinster 24-22.
I watched that game. Connacht was very, very, very unlucky, but Leinster's a world-class team. They just know how to win games.
Yeah. And they're looking good, top of the lock, like always. It's been 3 years.
And
they haven't won, but it's been 3.
Coach Jack.
We forgot that's news. That's good
Coach
news.
Jack has settled in
He's
nicely
settled
and
in
got
nicely.
his first victory. Congratulations, Coach.
Yes. And there's a reason he probably went to Leinster Island because of Rassie, genius. You never know. He went to Ireland attacking our Munster.
They gaan roofkyk. Okay, sorry.
They naam roofkyk, hey. We got a couple. Hey. Let's stop it right there. So yeah, it's good to see Jackie over there enjoying himself, learning.
Yeah, and contributing. Hopefully, don't give too much of the ball away, but all the best, coach.
He might, 2027 Rugby World Cup, he might be back. Jy gaan ons oor om te gaan leer. But anyway, let's get back to the main important.
Move on.
Our boys. Let's start with your boys. Okay, yes. First of all, the massive game we spoke about. That massive game we spoke about. Bulls versus Sharks. End score 44-10.
Sure.
Let's quickly go through the other results as well.
Okay.
The Lions 49-24 against the Dragons. And then 31-7 ons vat hom against Zebre.
Okay.
Feels like the Bulls?
Let's start.
Well done. Ek gaan dit vir jou gee. Eers moet ek credit gee where credit is due.
Exactly. And I don't want to be Rakkes. I never want to be the guy that say, I told you so. The Bulls are back. The Bulls are looking good. Maki Bok, Bella Ama Bokke. I don't want to go through all of that stuff.
Yeah. But soos gesê, seatbelt, please.
Okay.
It's still a long season. It's only game 7. And that's nog 70.
Partner.
Yes.
They look fantastic.
They look fantastic, yeah. It was a crack of a game. Eh? I expected more fans in the stadium. I was thinking, the Boks are back. Springboks everywhere. It's going to be a crack of a game. But Loftus didn't do their work. 25K, I was expecting 40K at least. And it was also hot there, 34 degrees. Maybe that is the
3
reason.
o'clock in Pretoria is obviously going to be, from a temperature point of view, partner, it's always going to be hot. I don't want to say sad because 25 is still a lot of people. But I just thought with the box returning on both sides of the field, having the Etzebets, having the Lucanio arms, the Cohen bosses, the Oxen chairs, and on the Bull side, having that back three. Oh my goodness. I need statues of that back three. I need Kurt Arendse, I need Valileru, and I need Kanan Moody somewhere up in Pretoria, massive over the city, protecting Loftus Versveld.
Yeah, not bad. Boys are looking good.
Hey, they're looking good. Don't say good. Say they're looking great.
You guys played well. There's a lot of
bringing something to us. You know when you're making a pasta and you add a bit of cream and a bit of Parmesan cheese, that is what Valie Leroux is bringing to that Bulls team. He's bringing that extra spice, that extra bit of
I'm gonna give it to you.
Flavor that just and you say
Because the thing is, I'm looking for weakness inside the Bulls squad, but I can't find any. Especially this weekend. If you look at your props, Wilco's making a massive difference. Akker is making a massive difference.
Yes,
Gerard was
Wilco lyk soos wat noem hy sy vriendjes wat jy in die garage het wat die is in
hy diep freezes.
Hy blokke been.
Quadzilla for days. So that's why the scrum is strong as well, and then the loose forwards. You're looking good. Cameron Anakom, Elrich Low, man of the match.
Cameron Anakom, I just want to stop there quickly. Yes, how impressive is that young man?
Yeah.
But
his sister 2 tries. The one with Kirtley and the one
he got through the gap. Got through the gap and then
kaboom.
Because two people adjusting to him to make the tackle. He was still physically big enough to get his hand through and get the offload. Just he's an explosive ball carrier. Eh?
Yeah, Lucy's looking good. There's question marks. If Martial comes back from his ban, what's going to happen? I would like to see Nemo staying there.
I think Nemo, Nizam's
hy kies homself by bank.
Yes.
As hy sê, hy moet inwies ergens. Pas hom in, pas hulkie, hy pas oral. Adapte, okay? International,
so
England.
Nizam will be playing definitely.
But where is Martial going to play? Isn't he the captain?
He is the captain. For me, it will be, unfortunately, and I've just raved about him, Anakom, the young man.
Hy nie. The future?
He is the future, absolutely. But in all rugby, in Ruckers, that is how I feel, right? For now, we got to secure the now. The team is looking really good. Martial is an experienced player. He brings a turnover threat. He is a very elusive ball carrier. And he's got the experience. He understands what the Champions Cup rugby is about. He's the leader of the team. So I'm happy with that balance. I'm also happy with the way Cameron Anakom is looking. The future looks good.
He's looking good, yeah.
The young man is only going to improve.
Yeah, I like him, eh? He's fast.
I like him a lot, eh?
He's around the park, like you said last time. He's like a pierce piece. And he brings a different type of balance.
Yeah.
Because for me, Eskom and Martial is
similar.
Same WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
So for me, you got to pick there, but you can't because one is the captain and one is the World Cup winner.
Exactly.
So they're looking good. Your back three, I can't even talk about your back three. Fantastic. Incredible. You said the last time you want Kanan at 13, but Gans is doing a job.
Yes, Gansi.
Fantastic job.
Gansi played phenomenal well. It's probably one of the best games I've seen him in a Blue Bulls jersey.
100%.
That try he scored, we went over Mapimps, unfortunately. He went through Mapimpi.
Die
hek is oop.
But yeah, so he's cementing himself at 13?
At the moment,
even though we want to test Kanan at 13?
We got to pick for him.
And then the other question is, David Kriel. Is he good?
I think so.
Because Foster is coming back. Harold Foster.
Then I'll go with Kriel.
Because Foster, momentum in the vacuum from the line out, getting momentum, getting the forwards around the corner. But Kriel gives you that, hey, look, long play short.
We know what we looked like with Foster. And we know what we look like currently with Kriel. And Kriel's still has, future-wise, he's only going to improve. So
he created that gap for when Gans went through. It's shit. 10, 12, out the back.
Fantastic to hear you talk this exciting about Blue Bull Rugby.
No. I have to give credit where it's due.
Fantastic.
Johan
Nothing
Goosen,
wrong.
you guys are looking good. Johan Goosen is also looking good. I would like to see Jaco van der Walt because of what Jaco van der Walt can bring. For me, is a little bit a clinical kicking to poles, which you want as you want the 2 and 3 points. Goosen is a bit dan het hy hom off the tee.
Okay.
But in physicality, Jaco is a little bit more physicality and more solidness. That's just my personal opinion. So, but I can't find any fault, Obviously, your locks must come back as well.
I'm honestly.
Janko did well, actually.
They did fantastic. The team is playing well. I'm really confident this year in Bulls Rugby.
Yeah.
It's good for South African rugby as a whole to see them back to their best. I actually want to talk about the team in the Cape, 31-7. How do you feel about it?
I'm happy. I take my bonus point and I go home. Okay, everyone expecting a lot of things here. Expecting. I mean, the guys, they looked very disappointed after the game.
Yes.
And the coaches, double even as well, when he had his interview as well, I was very disappointed. But you take that. You can just learn from there. We got tough couple of games coming up now. We still got... You got Bulls coming up in Investec Champions Cup now as well. This is 2 crackers of a game. We're going away now as well with to Leicester, playing on Sunday, and then we're playing on Saturday against La Rochelle, defending champions in the Investec Champions Cup. So for me, I take the 5 points. I move forward. There's a lot of things we can take from it. There's a lot of guys that's still playing good rugby. I can still see what the impact that Mani has bring as well.
Yeah, yes.
With Mani back, Warwick is looking, looking relaxed in his position. There's other guys as well. Herschel is looking good. Everyone,
playing
everyone
week
around
in,
him,
week out.
Everyone around him, it's looking good now, man.
Okay.
But it was a crack of a game. I'm excited to see what the boys can conjure up and comes to Leicester this weekend. But we need to make decisions because you can't shoot all your bullets in Investec Champions Cup as well. We need to make a decision. What games is important? Because we're not looking good in the lock now for URC. You boys are looking good. But I think we're sitting 9th or 10th at the moment, and we need to make sure when we get to the 23rd of December,
yes,
it guns blazing against those guys from Pretoria. Because the guys from Pretoria, they're looking good. So we need to be guns blazing against them. But yeah, Stormers Rugby, we mustn't look too deep into what happened. Sometimes the bounce of the ball doesn't go your way. You get a couple of knock-ons, and that's what I see with a couple of boys. But I mean, a lot of the boys are finding each other now in the game.
For me, it's Damien Willems and Mani Lebok. The box returning, obviously, he's got a crucial role to play in making sure that you guys climb up back in the ladder. But there's a lot of frustration sometimes I pick up in the Stormers camp. I don't know if it's expectation of what they want to be.
Yes.
And maybe they're not feeling that they're there yet. So that is always a very dangerous thing, playing and living with that expectation.
Yeah, we got high standards, and what we've seen the last 2 seasons, that's the stuff they want to show Cape Town, because that's who we're playing for. So the stuff we saw the last 2 seasons is running rugby. The first half we were trying different things. We mustn't. I know our mauls is good. I know our scrums is good, but we mustn't go too much leaning onto that, because we are more attacking type of players.
You guys are leaning on that a lot.
We are at the moment, which is worrying a little bit for me.
Okay.
But it's not something we're strong in that department. Obviously, other teams will obviously look at us and be like, okay, they're good in mauls, how can we beat them? They're good in scrums, how can we beat them? But what we are good on is very a counter-attack ability, our moving a ball around. Yeah. When we got into that second half, we could see us moving the ball around, Skosansko in the corner, Leolan Zas giving his X factor. He's just feeling himself. Once we get it offloads, getting those offloads. So there's a couple of things that worry me a little bit. Leadership, maybe, to be honest. Personally, for me, I feel like, Neetling is a great captain, a great guy, but there's a lot of strong personalities there now at the moment. I mean, you got Dion Fourie back that captained the Rugby World Cup final. You got Mani Lebok, Warwick Galant, so much gold medals over there. So that's maybe something we need to look at maybe. Who's the guy that's going to be there for the next 10, 15, 20 games? It was good to see also Salman Murad over there. He's injured and he's the season captain, but he's there supporting the guys, giving them some water and stuff like that. But there's something we need to look at maybe. Where we're moving to, because when France come back, what's going to happen then with Neetling at
That's
the
I'm very confused actually, especially with the leadership in the the Stormers, especially the Stormers team has got such big characters in that team.
Yep.
And you would kind of think that one of the big characters will be captain.
Yeah, because there's a lot of voices now, so it's a little bit worrying. But I mean, they are great players. I mean, Netling is a fantastic player, fantastic captain. You got also the other leaders as well, like Mani Lebok and Warwick Galant and there's Damien Willems. Leolan Zas has been there for years. Kosan has been, playing everywhere around the park. You got Evan Ruas that's becoming that senior now. So a lot of leaders, but maybe just a little bit narrowing it a little bit and making sure that we stone in that focused.
All right, but let's go into
and
that.
Then we got
new
the Lions.
competition.
You happy with the Lions?
Yeah, the Lions look good against Dragons.
I must give them credit, man.
Why?
They got a red card early in the game, first 30 minutes. Skuman got a red card, and then they kept fighting and they pulled that one through. The boys are playing well.
The Dragons are here on a tour. But
Don't really like, but still give credit to Lions. Hey.
No.
Fantastic game.
Yeah.
Stadium, we'll see the stadium a little bit. 100 mensen is genoeg hier. Guys, go back home. Kom weg hier van Camps Bay af. Kom weg. Ga naar je stoel, Ellispark toe. Okay? And support your team, your number one team.
Ga zitten in je stoeltje.
Yeah, so URC was looking good.
Yeah.
And that's going to take a break now. Ons park die kar. Jy
Okay.
park ons nou.
Wat ga je nou uittrek?
Ons Range Roverkie, ons bring hom in.
Okay.
Investec Champions Cup. Let's take a moment and enjoy this quickly. What a team song. What a team song. So all the Rakkers, you'll hear this for the next 2 weeks and the weeks leading up. That's the team song and we're getting into the business end of real rugby now.
The start.
Yeah.
The start.
Everyone knows it as the Heineken Cup.
Ja?
It has changed now. Investec Cup. Investec Champions
It's
Cup.
Okay. This one is obviously...
We're excited.
It reminds me of Super Rugby, basically. If I'm totally honest with you, partner. It is the best of each country, obviously. The European guys, and then us. We obviously newcomers. Ons het ingekoop by die story.
Yeah.
And then, is it 4 of the best? Is it 8 of the best? I don't know. I want to know from you. Hoe werkt die story?
Heineken Cup.
Yes.
Die nieuwe Heineken Cup. Investec Champions Cup.
Yes.
Okay? So it's easy. Okay? 24 teams. Hoeveel uur is in een dag? 24. Okay? So what happened is 6 countries. It's the 4 countries, obviously from URC. It's the Gallagher Premiership. Okay? And then it's the top 14, the Frenchies. Okay? So we got the French fries coming in.
6 countries.
Yeah? 6 countries.
24 teams from 6 countries.
6 countries.
Okay?
Hey?
Continue.
English breakfast. Okay? French toast.
Yes.
And we obviously got Ireland, Wales, Italy.
And then boerenworst. Okay.
Then the boerenworst came in. I don't know how we got it, but we're the world champs. We do whatever we want.
Exactly.
So fantastic. So top 8 of all those 3 competitions goes through. So those teams are going through. That's why I said it's very important to do well in the URC to make sure you're there next year. So the other boys are going to the Challenge Cup. Okay, so there's the EPC Challenge Cup as well.
Yes.
So 8 teams of the URC goes to the bottom 8 goes to the Challenge Cup, and then we got the 6 of the top 14, 2 of the Premiership because there's only 10 teams, and then there's new boys coming in. You know. The boys you played for.
The States.
Yes. So Bloemfontein is coming in, Cheetahs is coming in, and there's also a new invitational team, which is the Black Lions from Georgia.
Georgia, okay.
Georgia. So that gives you 18 teams. That's a Challenge Cup. So that's also competition running, but the big boy is Investec Champions Cup.
So if I want to explain to the Rakkers, how does the Investec Champions Cup work? Is it right for me to tell them it's very similar to UEFA Champions League and the Europa League? Is that the way we should see it?
That's the way you should see it. It's all the European teams and then those...
The boerenworsters.
But it's only 2 boerenworsters. So we got the Bulls that's joining and then the Stormers that's joining. Okay. So the Sharks and the Lions and the Cheetahs will obviously play Challenge Cup. Yeah.
And that is similar to Europa League.
Yes.
Okay.
That is the big dog.
And the Champions Cup is... Champions League.
Yes.
Okay.
Hy's groot. That's the one you want. Because for me, personally, you want to win the Rugby World Cup, the Webb Ellis, and then that is the one you want. Investec Champions Cup.
And is there different groups in this Investec Cup? Is there groups? How does it work?
So it's 4 pools.
Yes.
The pizza's gecut in 4. Okay. 6 in a pool.
Yes.
Okay. So 4 times 6 give 24 hours. I said 24 hours. I don't know what's going to okay.
Yeah.
Quick maths.
So
So that's how it happens.
So
Four
four
pools,
pools, 6 teams.
6 teams, and
Okay.
they're going straight into quarterfinal, semi-final setup. So it's only 8 weeks of Championship Cup. 8 weeks.
Okay.
So it's 2 now, and then we play URC, then 2 again. Then next year we're going into the business end, which is the quarterfinals and the semi-finals.
Okay.
Is dat eenvoudig? Moet ik het neerschrijven? Ik kan het neerschrijven ook.
No,
Okay,
I'm
you got it,
trying to. It's a
Take
lot.
it all in.
It's
Yeah,
a lot.
It is a lot. But it's beautiful to watch. It's a competition. Everyone wants to test themselves.
I just like this. Obviously, I'm going to jump the gun again now. We haven't covered the fixtures yet. We're going to get to it now.
Yeah.
Patmani Lebok, hopefully against Andre Pollard. Oh, yeah,
Would love to see that.
Yes. And
But
then
I think the Stormers mustn't send their main dogs over because we're playing on Sunday, we're playing on Saturday again, and we're playing away.
Okay.
As jet lag has come back, 2 days to train. I think it will be nice to see, hopefully in the playoffs. But from my team point of view, I think we should focus on the La Rochelle game. Defending champions. Koffie hulle, Damien, Dylan
it's
hulle.
weird to see the Stormers team worried.
It's about planning.
Okay. I'm picking up Ruckus. There's a bit of worry.
No, it's about...
He's already worried about the team that's coming next week, not this week. Now
I think
that's
personally,
me.
it's about planning because you want to be there next year.
Yes.
Now you put all your eggs in that basket of the Championship Cup.
Yes.
Okay. Then you don't make it, but then the Bulls are waiting and the Sharks are waiting.
Oh.
And you want to be top 8 to qualify next year.
So this year doesn't
Because
count.
niemand baie min mense kyk Challenge Cup. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's very important for us to get our planning right. And it's similar to you boys as well. You actually got a good run because you play a couple of games after us on the 23rd of December. Your next game is only 13th of Jan. So you got a good break. So I don't know. Must be bull sitting in that, guys, planning that fixtures, eh?
So the 2 top fixtures this weekend, obviously in the Investec Champions Cup, is going to be the Stormers against Leicester Tigers, right? And then it's the Bulls Saracens.
Yep.
Okay.
So there's 12 games this weekend. We got 2 obviously on Friday and Saturday. We got a big lineup, which is 6 games.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we got 4 on Sunday as well. But cracker for games coming up. Like the games you mentioned, I think no one's going to watch the first 2. But the games we want to watch actually is the Bulls games and the Stormers. I think all the South Africans are going to be behind them, supporting them all the way. And then Sunday is also cracker of a lineup. Eh? So Leicester and the Stormers are playing on Sunday.
Okay.
3:15. And the Bulls game is obviously on Saturday, 7:30. Laat gamepie.
And if there's any Saracens players that are watching behind the ruck, altitude matters. Okay?
No, it never matters,
I don't know.
guys. It didn't matter for me. No, misschien.
Okay.
But yeah, it does matter. So massive lineup coming up here and some fantastic games still to be played.
Okay.
Massive weekend of rugby, eh?
Yeah, it's too much. I think so South Africans, I don't know, guys.
They're
You
gonna
guys
worry
are
about
probably
2
going to
games,
worry
huh?
about the Sevens first of all. I know
Yes.
South Africans as festive.
Jo.
Ons kan nie daai games kyk waar dit sneeu en is koud nie.
Ons outfitjies en alles. Let's get behind the boys, yeah.
Ons gaan in character. We're going to go to the DHL Stadium. We're going to party as visie. We're going to leave Santa Claus geskenkies. Pay the seasons. Have a good time at the Sevens. That's what South Africans are going to do this weekend.
Yeah. No,
Ons
it's
gaan maar
gonna
aan
be...
die 2 games kyk.
It's going to be a cracker. Yeah, I think that's what we all going to do. We're going to worry about these 2 games, supporting the Bulls, if we have to, and supporting the Stormers, obviously. And then our boys that done so well in Dubai. Hey, done so well.
Blitsbokke.
They need to go back to back. Hey, back to back. Hey, Groene Goud is about back to back.
Guys, and on that note, we quickly going to pop into the Magic Man, all right? We're going to go to his place.
It's abracadabra time.
It's abracadabra time, okay?
Yes.
We're going to make sure that we check in with Rosko Specman. We're going to get all the information about what their planning looks like, what his life looks like a little bit currently. He was at 15s, now he's back. Why? All of that stuff.
Cover
So
a lot
guys,
of things.
up next, we're going to be on our way to Rosko Specman.
Yeah.
Let's go, partner.
Look at that, bro. It's your boy in the building, Spec Magic.
Meneer.
Live and direct, eh?
Welcome,
Speckies,
Magic.
welcome to Behind the Rack, brother. How you doing?
Oh, I'm all good, man.
You all
Spec
good, eh?
Magic is in the building. Thank you for
yeah.
inviting me, man. Behind the rocks.
Behind the Rack, yeah. We've tried to get him for weeks now.
And the people was asking for
Yes, but
party.
he's not going to step us. He's got an incredible step, but he's not going to step us. Eh? Yes, yeah.
But you guys must be you guys must be worried because you don't want to put me behind the ruck because I can step you behind the ruck.
Yes.
And you have old knees.
Specky's welcome, brother. Congratulations on Dubai Sevens. That was been fantastic. How's it been?
Java, Rudy, it was tough. But you can see the way the guys was fighting last week. We just want to make sure we make that jersey proud again.
Yeah.
Because last season wasn't the best for us. Was some changes. And you know, our people in South Africa, we don't like that building phase.
Yeah.
We just want to have trophies in the cupboard.
Yes. Yeah,
And what
that's
a great
green and gold.
start, man.
Green and gold, yeah. No, that was fantastic to see. And the body's still good at 34 playing sevens.
Yeah.
I can't even.
Nice levels.
How's the body feeling?
Rudy, only the one knee is still 50-50, but otherwise, I must strip it.
Yes, see. But Magic, listen, obviously, I think I told my wife over the weekend, right? As soon as I saw you and Justin on the field, there was a calmness, man. Obviously, being a Springbok fan and a Blitzbok fan, and I've been for long fans of the boys playing seven. I could never play the game, partner.
Yeah.
Kan jy ability gehad het? Jy moet jou
Hij kan niet hard werken. Hij heeft die work
Wait
rate
a
niet.
minute.
Oké, sorry.
Seatbelt, zien?
Op je veld, oké.
Okay, thank you. But Magic, obviously, the decision for you to come, obviously a few years at 15s, and the decision for you to come back to sevens, what was the main factor in that?
Paige, I just wanted to enjoy my rugby again, man. Play in the position where I want to enjoy myself, play the sevens again. And also the coaches also asked me, listen, don't you want to come back again? Just to build a team again. And you know, like Java will tell you, I'm one of that guys. I will call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
If you cause nonsense in the training field or you don't want to pass, stuff like that, I will address you now. Because it's that small things, man, that's going to cost us at the end of the day on the field.
Yeah. No, 100%. And at the end of the day, it's a team effort.
It's a team effort.
So you need the individual to be on song and to be in his bubble. Once you're in a good bubble, because we said it last time as well, once you're in a good bubble and you feel happy and you know where you want to go, things will just go for you. But we want to know more about Spec Magic and Specman, eh? Where he comes from, what he likes, what he don't like, what type of person.
So Spec Magic is from a small town there in the Eastern Cape, man. Grahamstown.
Grahamstown, yeah.
It changed now.
Yeah.
It's almost Wakanda, but it's Makanda.
Makanda.
It's Makanda. You were thinking it's Wakanda. You see, no. It's Makanda.
Makanda.
Yes. So the boy was there, man. Loving there. Start playing rugby.
Yeah.
The dad was the role model. Now the dad is not there anymore, but he's still in spirit, you see. And also the nicest thing, they gave me number 14, and that was the O's jersey when he was playing. So it's always, I always feel when I put the jersey on, the O is on my shoulders. That's why these days I must put the shoulders in.
Yeah.
You see? And when it's time to run, you know most what I do.
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
Some.
Yeah. Now he's wise in place, man. He's wise in place. Now it's good to see you. And likes, dislikes? You like golfy or what?
Golfy. I'm still waiting for your challenge.
Okay, yes.
You always play with 3 balls.
Yeah.
Whoa. There's no challenge here.
It's not a challenge.
No challenge.
Don't be aggressive.
Okay.
Just warm up.
Yep.
Okay. So golfy is there, but the nicest thing, I like pigeon racing, man.
Pigeon racing.
I really in love with them, man.
Explain. So that's your like. That's
the thing that I want to do after rugby. I want to become a fencer.
You call it fencer.
You call it fencer.
That's fencing.
Not fencing.
Oh, fencer.
You're a fencer. A pigeon fencer.
Explain quickly. So you buy the birds.
You get different birds.
Catch them.
You get grizzles. You get bluebars. You get different white birds. You see. Then you just try to find the right family for the conditions that you're gonna fly. So here in Cape Town, there's a lot of rain. You see, there's mountains. So you need good pigeons with good bloodline.
Yes.
So you want more pigeons with more longer wings so they can fly through the wind.
Yeah.
And then you get short distance. And there's now short distance where it's a once-off. There's 5 big tournaments in South Africa. There's one the African race. That's now where you can win $1 million.
$1 million rand?
$1 million. Dollars. That's now where you compete against the world. People from the world send their pigeons to, I think it's our president's loft, Cyril Ramaphosa.
Oh.
He also have a loft, so
see?
most of the guys will send the pigeons there, and then they have a manager there that will look after the pigeons, train the pigeons. You know, you can train pigeons.
You gotta look
also.
after them, yeah. Om hulle met gym sit, Give him his pre-workout,
No.
give him his protein.
No, not like that, Java.
Because if you don't do that, he's going to fly away and not come back. Or
Nah,
what?
he will always come back because he
Magic,
knows
is it like a royal bloodline? How does this thing work?
it's a royal bloodline. So
Damn
sometimes Paige will have his own bloodline.
Yeah.
So if I have money, then I can just go and look there by Paige. I will find Paige on the internet.
As a
and
shortcutter.
see-
I short
you see,
distance once.
Yes.
That's built for.
small, and they're also small,
Aye.
like you, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need the mix.
Dynamite,
That
man.
line,
Bounce
man.
off the ground, cookies, clinkies.
Yes,
Yeah.
easy.
Huh?
So
Yeah.
that's
That's
something that I want to do one day
Yeah.
when I'm done playing.
That's interesting, eh? I
Yes,
didn't
I
know.
would never
I
have
played with
guessed.
him for years. He didn't say anything.
I would have never have guessed.
Huh? He
Never
didn't say anything.
in my life.
Every time I come to his room, all I see is, this Goku
And actually part of
and
my
cartoons. And,
Part of my questions that I planned, I wanted to ask him if he doesn't want to open a stepping school and do that
those
sort
type
of
of
thing.
things, yeah.
No, we're like pigeons.
Huh?
I
But
voel
that's
hom op sy
fantastic.
trap aan die lug.
That's fantastic to just to see something different, because a lot of the time when people come on here, rugby players,
It's
people
the
see
same
like
thing.
yeah, people
Same
think
thing.
yes, same old story, same old
Ek ga
story.
coach. I'm
We're
gonna
all-
do this.
We're all different type of people, yeah. And then obviously when you get back to rugby, and that's obviously a big passion of you before you retire, obviously going into your next passion. To be a double Springbok is absolutely
Yes.
fantastic. And I had the honor, not a lot of people do to get that opportunity, but you in that position now. Explain to us how you feel, being a double, what the honor is around it. And yeah, what is the differences for you between 15s and 7s? Because I obviously know what I've got to feel.
Johan and Paige, we have a lot of rugby players in South Africa. We have a lot of Springboks. There's only 21
Double.
that became a 15-man Springbok
And
and
a
a
sevens,
7-side
yeah.
Springbok. We're 21. Me and you are one of the
Yeah.
blessed ones. Paige was just short, man. Maybe
Boys.
when he was maybe younger, you see.
Damn.
Could have.
Yeah.
But the coaches just,
It was maybe the coach, man.
yeah.
Boys, I accept.
Huh?
I accept.
Okay,
Not blessed because I royal bloodline. nie.
But
Yeah.
I must say, to become a Springbok Java, it was
Yeah.
it was just one of the things that I said, listen, yeah, if you can reach this thing, it's another tick.
Yeah.
But then that book is now closed, man. You see?
Yeah,
I
but
reached
fair
that
enough,
thing.
man.
You enjoy it. You put all the hard work in, and to become a Springbok was what a blessing. Eh? And to see it last year, the guys went back to back.
Yeah.
Youngsters come through. It was just an honor just to watch again. And now I'm back where I was, where the spec magic.
Yeah, comes through. Yeah.
You come alive.
No, that's flipping awesome, eh? I must say, to achieve that first of all is something else. Because obviously, you've played the game since like 8 years old, and for myself, I was 8 years old, and the only thing I wanted to do is to wear the green and gold,
Yeah.
and that's probably what you wanted to do as well. But yeah, coming back to sevens as well. You've got all the ability to play sevens, and you can play everywhere. You can be a sweeper, you can be a 10, you can be a wing. Hopefully not center when I was playing. So, but you can play center if you wanted to. What position do you prefer? Where do you like being? More in control, or you want to be out at the back and play?
I think I want to be there by Rudy, man.
And you
On
want
the ball.
sweeper, 9.
Sweeper, 9, 10.
But
But you know what?
cover alles.
You
wat
see,
moet
I
wees.
want to make sure the guys in front, they're ready.
Yes.
But you know what, Java? As you get older, you get to that point where it's not about you anymore. It's about the system. And if the system wants me on the wing, I'm going to make
That's you're
sure
gonna
that
do
I
service.
fulfill that
100%.
role. And I'm going to give everything. But once I get the ball, then I'm not a wing anymore. Then I'm as a playmaker.
Yes.
And then I do 1, 2, 3. Like magic. You see?
1, 2 step.
Magic, and is there a big difference? Obviously, I don't know the sevens, how the sweepers and the backstop and others. Is there a big difference in those positions or not really?
For sweeper and wing, it's a big difference, baby. Because when you're a sweeper, you must make sure you know the lineouts, you know the scrum place. If their opponent 10 is maybe on the left hand side, what must you call? I can't run in the vacuum the whole time because then he's gonna plug. When you sweeper, you more at the back. You make sure if there's an overlap, you must plug also. When they kick through, it's a lot of thinking. When you're at the back, because you
Okay.
must make sure your defense line is set. When you're in attack, you're like, where are we gonna go now? If we go here, the
What
hooker
happens
come
next?
in. Then when you play sweeper, you must already
Analyze.
3 steps ahead. On defense, okay. In the first minute, I must know. Okay, nah, Paige is the one. He's their main guy. So how can I slow him down? If Paige is a playmaker, I must get him on the ground. Then the forwards is playmakers, and then we can rush again.
Yes, I love that. That's intelligence, partner.
So when the bird stuff don't work out, coach, you can be a coach too.
I wanted to talk about that stepping coaching.
Yeah,
Our kids need that
yeah.
intelligence. But
100%.
Rosko, looking at obviously the two of us, I think I played the first time Sharkies under 21.
Yes.
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, back in the days.
Back in the days. Net so baie gepraat soos jy.
Wing, was wing?
Yes, wing.
Okay.
Paige was captain.
A leader.
Yeah.
She was a leader.
Don't
He
judge,
never wants to
man.
take control.
Don't judge.
When we play golf together, he doesn't want to take control.
Because I'm winning all the time in golf. That's why I don't need to take control when I'm in front. Okay? But Magic, looking, and obviously you've had a lot of highs, right? Double Springbok, as you just said, playing for the Sharks, coming through a tough system as a junior where there's a lot of players influx coming into that area, making it through that. What has been the highs and what has been the lows in your career so far?
The highest is to become a Springbok, going to Olympics, win a medal with Java.
Yes.
Hey, can you
got
believe
2
it?
medals, eh? World Cup as well,
You see,
2018.
you see, I have
Yes.
two. But just going to Olympics, becoming a Springbok, be in the Britain Irish Lions camp. I have that medal also.
Yes, correct.
You see, baby, and get that blazer.
Wow.
The lows was just, there was times where I was feeling, man, nah, the game is not for me anymore. I don't enjoy myself anymore. You
When was
see?
this? Was it now recently? Or was
It was recently, and also, you know, when you lose your dad, and he was the one, you had that connection. You two are the one that he phoned you, but now when you on Saturday you don't get that phone call anymore.
Yeah.
So then you ask yourself, why are you doing this thing?
Your why and your purpose.
Then I realized, nah, but I still have a wife that I must look after. Then my mindset changed. And I was like, okay, now it's just me and my wife now. I must look after, I must protect her. You see, I must provide for her. Just like they said in the Bible, that is what a man must do. And then
Like that.
that was the change.
Yes, yeah, that's deep, yeah. Honestly, and just being in the British and Irish Lions setup, that was that's massive. I mean,
That's
us
massive,
growing up, we knew.
And then that was also important for me because I missed it in 2009. So I obviously started in 2010. So I came back actually from WASP actually to play British
Is
and
jy
Irish.
gejakkeld, Tinala?
Yeah, so I played, we played. And that's something, it's every 12 years, just to be part of that is it's
amazing,
special.
Java.
Yeah. But now it is sevens at the moment, and things are different, especially for this tournament. So it's 8 tournaments.
Yes.
No Vegas.
No
They've got
Vegas.
Madrid in. How does it work? Explain
Los
this.
Angeles.
Huh?
Is Los Angeles in?
Los Angeles is in. Maybe you can go and watch the Lakers. You never know.
Hey, you never
see?
know. But
Yes,
buy the
see.
tickets for me, and I'm there.
Baby.
Devil net.
So explain to us the next 7 games, and then you also told about the main tournament, that's Madrid.
Yes, so I also heard there's 8 tournaments. The team that won the last tournament won the World Series. So you can win all 7. The last one is the main one.
Wait, 1 + 1 is 2.
2 plus 2 quick matches.
I don't know
2
what
plus
that
2.
How can you win the last one, Magic, but then
So
the 7 before that, does that mean nothing?
So we don't want you to play for 7 tournaments to play the last one. That's
You see,
basically.
maybe I must take a break and just come for the last one. You see? Yeah, but I must say it's nice to be back.
Yes, it's something different.
Nice to
Yeah,
be
so
back, man.
there's a lot of changes. Like the logos has changed. Obviously, it's now 3 pools. So a lot of changes going into that. Looking forward, unbelievable tournament last weekend.
Yes.
You know, going back to back, 5 in a row is no jokes. So well done on that. And then looking forward to the next tournament. Crucial tournament, important
piece.
tournament in your achterplaas. Okay, so you've got obviously Ireland, Great Britain, and USA coming up as your pool stages.
Yes.
How are you feeling about that? How's the boys prepared for that one? How's it leading up to this tournament?
The guys ready that are back to zero today. So we're in the gym.
Yep.
Put the effort in. There's no time off. Because the last time we won this tournament was 2015 when we moved from Port Elizabeth to Cape Town.
2015.
2015 was the last time. You remember?
Yes.
Were you there?
Yo, what a time to be alive. I was
Exactly.
there.
Hey?
Huh?
So
8
yes,
years ago, yeah. Yo, must get that footage.
we will get it. We will get it for you.
Put it on you.
And yeah, Java, things have changed. Coaches have changed. New coaches, new players. For me, coming back, it was just to address the things that I see that guys is doing and thinking it's just about them. It's never about them. It's all about the system and the jersey. And you can't think you're the main character
Yeah,
in this
team
team.
sport.
It's a team sport, Java, you know. 1 minute Rudy thinks about someone calling his name in the stand, it's game over.
It's game over, yeah.
Then you
Tunnel
want to say,
vision.
So if
Te laat.
it's too late.
If only,
That's the lot.
if only, what if, what could have,
It's
what
just
should have.
7 minutes a half, Java. So you must be focused. You must be dialing. Everyone must be on the same page for us to be successful.
Yeah.
Last week, we enjoy it, but it's done. This is a new week.
Pakika.
No one will remember you.
Mm.
They will talk about last week. This week is the main one.
That's the main one, yeah.
Because this week, you enjoy it. Get the W again.
Yeah.
Win the cup. How nice will it be? Your holiday. You go on holiday. The people don't ask that question. Juan, Paige, what happened? I don't like that question.
Yeah.
Because if they ask me what happened, I ask you what happened. What do you think we can do better?
Yeah,
Then
it
they say,
happens a lot.
Ish. I don't want for people to say ish. So that's why I enjoy
And the
myself.
success
I
of the
make sure.
Springboks and the Blitzboks is actually relied on how the tournament goes off. Because a lot of the time when it's semi-finals, if we lose and
No,
don't get
take it back.
Okay, sorry.
Take it back.
But a lot of the time when it's finals and the Blitzboks is not in the final, the stadium is empty.
Stadium is empty,
We
the people
need that
leave.
55. Remember that in 2015?
100%.
It was 55K on Saturday, 55K on Sunday. So we need that people connected and we need
Everyone
to
is
go
happy.
do our best. But I know you guys have been playing well and you've in great form, great shape, especially you as an individual, you as a team. Looking forward to this weekend.
And I think what I've picked up in Magic's how he speaks is it's a quiet humbleness and a drive to be successful this year. Obviously, they know the hurt they had last year, not being up to the expectation about how the Sevens have been over the past years, one of the most successful teams in the thing.
Yeah.
So I'm actually confident, buddy.
Yeah, me too.
You know when someone is hy pigeon is op pad na Ramaphosa se plaas toe.
Ja.
Dis wat Magic is.
Hy stryd soontoe.
Hy weet
Hy
wat
gaan
hy
nie nog
vlieg.
winkel toe
Hy
nie.
gaan nie aan die kant toe nie.
Hy stryd.
Hy's hy kort duifie. Hy's op pad na Ramaphosa se plaas toe. And
100%.
looking at the future and where your path is going, Magic, what do you still want to achieve?
I just
34
wanna-
years old. And I think it doesn't look like you're done yet because you still look in very fantastic
Incredible
shape.
shape, eh?
Thank you, Paige.
Wanneer jy
Clip
like
hard.
skerp.
You also look good, baby.
Dankie as ek 'n swart T-shirt so
Java, relax. Relax.
Don't be like that, meneer. Don't be like that, please. Seatbelt.
Just checking.
Just put your seatbelt.
Please.
You always want to be in. Just relax.
Voer op die wa.
Always.
Ja.
Okay,
Please, boykie.
relaxed.
Wat wil Magic nog achieve? Wat nog? Vertel vir ons.
Paige, I think so far I still enjoy my rugby. And that is the main thing. And if I can compete with these youngsters, then I must still go on, Paige. I can't just quit because someone told me, listen, you're too old now. Once you still have that drive and your why, Paige, is there, then you can continue, baby. And for me, I still have that thing, man. We can still win the World Series this year.
Yes.
And then the next thing, to qualify for Olympics.
Yeah.
That's the drive. I want to make sure that this team and the
Goes to
system
Olympics.
go to Olympics again. And that will be the cherry on top to go there again.
Ja, goud gaan haal.
Explain to us
This
quickly.
time is gold.
The
I like
Olympics, the last opportunity is
After the World Series,
after the
then
World Series.
they will send all the teams that came 1 and 2, no, 2 and 3 at the qualifiers. So we will go. And I think it will
That
be
will
in
be in June,
Monaco.
eh?
Yes. So if I know we will do good this year. We won the World
Yeah,
Series
100%.
Yes.
on a high, go there and just start all over again. But you know the nicest thing about this team that we have now? We take every tournament as a new tournament. And most of the guys, the coach said, listen, you must enjoy yourself. Find that place where you know, listen, this is my happiest place. And once you have that smile, Java, you have the dance.
Just
Yes.
You see, you come alive, man. As you
come alive at the
go on the
nighttime.
pitch. You see, when you look down, you see it's a Springbok.
Yes. The
And
wine,
you
the
know,
passion.
you see Java.
What
and
you worked
why
for
you
years.
doing it, man? You see Java?
100%, yeah.
Ja. Maar praat van celebrations.
Celebrations, eh? Ken je hem? Hey.
Oh, yeah.
What? Hey, your wifey.
And they say 5 years in Dubai, Java.
Yes,
5 medals. Dubai, Java.
That's incredible, yeah.
It is.
So when you kiss and wave, is it to wifey?
It's the wifey.
Okay.
Is it to
I just
wifey?
wanted to make sure.
It's the wifey.
Yes,
No, it's
absolutely.
not to Java. Java,
Yeah.
you had your time.
Yeah, and
with
you keep
this.
it simple.
Yes.
It's not
Java
so
wil
control.
nog Gangnam en Lulabet
Gangnam
en
style en
tight maak
hy goed, ja.
en Hemis en everything is tight, eh? Ja,
Getrouwde man wat dans.
Huh?
Een getrouwde man wat dans.
I had my time.
No, it's fantastic.
Yeah, talking about, stepping as well. I mean, for myself, I mean, you're one of the best steppers in the world. There's only two people when it comes to deadly stepping. I'm not talking about, stepping. Deadly stepping is yourself and maybe Jason Colby. So, like you said, when you're done with the birds, maybe, or after rugby, is that something you can look at, maybe leaving something for the youngsters as well?
Yes, Java, I think, man, Paige, I will like to maybe get involved with teams just to help them and the steppers. That's one thing I know I can develop someone to step. People say, no, you can't. But if
anyone,
you know...
a loose forward,
a prop,
anyone, it's just how you connect it and how you take him across and what pictures you must look at for someone
in
to
the
pick
hips.
across.
Sometimes can do it in the hips. Some guys can do it with the eyes. Some guys can do it with the hair. It's small things, man.
Small things,
When must I take page over? When must I cut back? When must I goose?
Hypnotize.
You see, it's all about, I can give them their tools. And I can tell the pictures on, man.
I agree with that.
What do you always say? You mustn't die with your talent or something. You've got a saying.
Yeah, don't die with your talent.
Yeah, I honestly...
Don't take it to the grave.
Don't take it to the
Don't
grave.
take it to the
There we
grave.
go.
Don't take your talent to the grave.
I'm actually going to talk out of my golfing partnership here. So me and Craigie Berry's always partners. And the two of us had this conversation about him in the golf cart. And he actually mentioned to me, I was like, yes, that is a brilliant idea. Having a stepping school, because there's no one...
It's a skill.
It's a skill.
It's honestly...
There's so much skills.
And it's a niche skill. Not a lot of people has got the ability that Matrix got, you understand? And for him to maybe pass it on to one guy, if we can have in 10 years or in 5 years' time, another guy with ability like that, I mean, our rugby will be in such a better place forward. So I would encourage you, Magic.
Okay,
I said,
Paige.
if you got some time within the pigeons, I think
I will give it a go.
teaching the kids will be...
If you also look, man, as our rugby go now, like the Springboks, the two wings, it's steppers. And you just
The Power
give
Rangers,
that
you're
guys,
talking about the Power Rangers.
Yes, the Power Rangers. If you give that guys 5 meters or even a meter, 2 meters, it's gone. It's a goes and a go.
A goes and a go.
You see,
a go
and
and a
that is
goes.
what we need because we already
Yes.
fixed them in front. You know, most with the scrums and what. But when the ball comes wide, it's zip zip.
A zip zip, yeah.
It's gone.
Did you ever had like problems like coaches telling you, hey, the claim,
Napping you.
hey, T, what?
There was always that shit, Java. But that was the drive. Saying, no, I'm going to prove you wrong. And then after the game, they don't even want to say congrats.
Yes. They don't come back and say, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, because I just say
They will
say
never,
this.
ever
They will
do it.
never.
Yeah.
And you know what?
But it fuels you.
That's the main
They
thing.
gooi petrol in your car, I fuel
Hey.
you.
And you know what?
Engine.
And then in the interviews, when you're not around, they will say, nah, that was great of Juan and Roddy Page.
Yeah.
They don't let their size push them down.
But in the
100%.
one-on-one, it was
But in the
different.
one-on-one, it's like, Juan, jou flairke, jy wil dit nie raak, steek hom. Roddy, jou paas, 'n bietjie die box kicks, maar wat. Maar as die dag wanneer Roddy dit die hele tyd daar sit, sal jy nie sê, Roddy, dis maar so great.
Yeah.
I was...
Credit where it's due sometimes. Huh? Boost is all we
And
can
when
do.
a coach is like that, you also feel alive, Java. You want
yes,
to play
yes,
for
yes,
Last
him.
yes.
week, hoe het is chat last week met my nie, meneer. Hy backing.
You want to play for him.
Give
Man.
me.
Yeah.
And you know what, Java? My career also changed when I went to Coach Jimmy, the Pumas. He was the guy. Size don't matter.
Jimmy Stone.
And he was the one. Because he already have the size.
Yes.
I don't need the size.
Yes.
And then that coach, he backed me, Java.
Oh, is it?
Until
And that's
today.
all you want. If someone to back you, to be in your corner.
Java,
You can be...
you will climb Everest if a coach back you, no matter what.
And you get that opportunity and you play. And that takes you places.
And not a lot of us get opportunity, Java. So once you get the opportunity, make sure
it count.
make it count,
Grip
PG.
with
Make
both
it
hands,
count,
yeah.
meneer.
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
So, unbelievable chat, eh? So,
Ja.
I can't remember, it's 8 years ago, 2015 when we lifted, eh?
Yes.
Hopefully the Blitzbox will do it this weekend for us.
Yes.
And
I
confident.
believe.
In 4 years, I'm back, Java. It feels like yesterday.
Yeah,
I
man.
played sevens
It's
4
been
years
4
ago.
years.
4 years
4
ago.
years ago. And it doesn't look like I was.
It doesn't look like it.
Does it?
See,
Yeah, Specky say, I just want to, from our side, from behind the rack, thank you very
Yeah.
much for coming out there. It was awesome to chat to you. Obviously, you've achieved a lot of things. You've, double Springbok, is that something you find every day? Your medals that you probably have, and just what you stand for. And the main reason is your why and your purpose, and that will take you places in life. From my side, thank you very much for making the time. I know
Ja,
you have a
meneer.
massive busy schedule. Ons moet uitkom na hom toe. Hy
Ons
gaan nie
have
vir ons
to.
step nie. Hy's 'n goeie stepper, maar hy step nie vir ons nie. Okay? Behind the rack. Okay? Klinkie. So thank you very much.
Meneer kon me klinkie as iemand weet.
Why must you
jy
always-
kon net sê
it's
that's
always-
not
Sorry, I didn't
necessary.
mean like that. I
Sorry
mean,
guys. Why would you
clean
say a small...
Klein bump. Sorry.
Oh, that's wrong, man.
That's
Paige.
wrong, is it reg?
You must step up, man.
Step up.
The whole time.
Hey, stop it now, meneer.
You must sit on a... You want another pillow, maybe you look taller.
Net so lank soos ek.
No,
but
but
Magic,
you
honestly.
162.
No, wait a minute. 170, meneer.
Okay.
You 169, aren't you?
No, 175.
I don't know, guys. I don't know.
Java, really?
Yes.
175.
It's the hair. It's
I don't
the
know.
hair.
Maybe it's
what
the
that
dreads,
was.
yes, the dreads.
Yeah, but Magic, all the best this weekend.
Yeah.
Ek
Thank
believe
you.
hier rakkers, people, South
Yes.
Africans, everyone has lief vir jou, meneer. Excited om jou te sien speel in naweek, obviously back home after 4 years for the Sevens, not being part of the Sevens mix. So sterkte, enjoy it, we will support
Yeah.
and make sure that our rakkers and our, the behind the rack viewers support net.
And don't change who you are.
Yeah.
It's back magic, baby.
Java.
Leave it like it is.
That's
Keep the
one thing.
stories, the grams. Don't worry about people. Be you.
Yes, 100%.
Okay? Be you.
First of all, I just want to thank you, both of you guys, for inviting me to Behind the Rocks.
Yes.
It's just an honor, man, because the guys that I've seen that's been on the show, it's names.
Oh, you watch it?
Hey.
And now I'm also, maybe, now I am Pikachu. Thank you for picking me.
Yeah,
Next
yeah.
time I'll pick you because you do a Pikachu.
Thank you, man.
We'll get you
Thank
back
you
onto
very
the
much.
show. Thank you very much for coming out. That's Rosko Specman.
It's your boy Spec Magic and I'm Audi.
Let's go. Ooh, it's magic, baby.
Yes,
It's magic, baby.
Let's go.
Incredible, eh? Wow, they done well so far. I mean, he's made a massive, massive difference now with this, this last competition in Dubai. Him and guys like Justin Geduld. It's good to see experience mixed with the youngsters. And
I'm a big fan of experience. Always have been, always will be. So
it's good to see how he feels about the game. Look, how he thinks about the game and where you've come from and how things are moving, which is
Yes.
flipping awesome to see. Yeah.
Exciting.
And that's the end, eh?
Ja, it's
Your
chicken
puppies.
happy.
Hoekom maak ek my altyd emotional as ek moet bye sê? I hate saying bye. Hey? Just,
It's
it's not nice.
weekend.
It's not nice. It's
It's weekend.
Baby.
Let's go.
But before we call it, we just need to say to our proud sponsors, the boys that's keeping the lights on here. Lulabet, thank you very much for making this possible and bringing the best to our rakkers, eh?
Yes, meneer. Thank
Agree?
you, guys.
Thank you very much, eh? And also, the guys that's looking after our skins. Rooibos Men Skincare. Thank you very much. Our partners doing a fantastic job.
Yes. Happy days.
Yeah, and that's it. Eh? And then we also, guys, please go check out our social media pages. Six Gun Grill. We'll announce the next winner on episode 23. So, guys, check out our social medias for the next competition. Hey, we got a mini fridge, a bar fridge sponsored
yes.
by Six Gun Grill.
Okay.
The value at 3,500
Hey,
rand. Yeah.
can I
Six
enter?
Gun Grill. And they know it's going to be hot. It's December.
Kan ek ook
35,
enter?
Huh?
Kan ek ook...
Nou vir jou uit, sit jou seatbelt aan. Yeah. So yeah, guys, check that out. And that's it. Eh?
Yeah, guys, and obviously never forget to like, share,
And
subscribe
it's important,
continuously. If you guys are new watchers and new to Behind the Rack, there's a tab below this link on YouTube. Click it.
Subscribe, yes.
Subscribe. You get the notification. It is for free. It's just a way that you guys will know our episode is available. And all our short promo videos that will be posted on the line, you guys get it firsthand. Okay?
Exactly.
So do your
Spread that
thing.
thing, yeah. And even on YouTube as well, okay? Take your time. The best, set it up nice. Friday, Thursday, Sunday, Monday evening. Lekker. Set the boys up.
Yes, let's
Two
go.
rugby players with mics, put it on. There's also chapters if you want to watch whatever you want to watch first. You do your thing. They must do their thing.
Yes.
As long as they like, share, and subscribe.
Happy days.
And that's it, eh?
Yes.
Yes, eh? Oh, fantastic to have a perfect episode.
Let's
Episode
go.
22, yeah. So, guys, see you guys next week. I'm Juan de Jong.
I'm Rudy Page.
And the rack is clear.